Hello everybody, welcome to iExamBee. I am Vidhika, Law Faculty at iExamBee. We have started free mock test series in which we are discussing questions from important sections of various acts. And today we are going to discuss questions from Code of Criminal Procedure, two chapters, Chapter 8, which is Security for Keeping Peace and Good Behavior, section number 106 to 124, and chapter number 9, Order for Maintenance of Wives, Children and Parents, which is section number 125 to 128. So starting with the first question, in which of the following offences security for peace cannot be taken when convicted under section number 106 of CrPC? तो अगर आप सेक्शन नंबर 106 देखें, it talks about the security for keeping peace on conviction. अगर किसी को कन्विक्ट कर दिया जाए तो उसे सिक्योरिटी लेने का क्या प्रोसेस है और किन सर्कमस्टांसेस में सिक्योरिटी ली जा सकती है? The correct answer here is E, promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion. Option E के लिए एक अलग section devoted है, which is section number 108, which is discussing security for good behavior from persons who are disseminating some seditious matters. Section number 106 of Criminal Procedure Code को एक बार देखते हैं. When a court of session or a court of magistrate of first class convicts a person of any of the offences or of abetting any such offence and is of the opinion that it is necessary to take security from such person for keeping the peace, the court may, at the time of passing sentence on such person, order him to execute a bond with or without sureties. Sureties की requirement compulsory नहीं है for keeping the peace for such period not exceeding 3 years. तो ये bond maximum 3 years का हो सकता है as it thinks fit. Offences are given under subsection 2. Any offence punishable under chapter number 8 of the Indian Penal Code which talks about public tranquility other than the offence punishable under section number 153A, which was option number E, or section 153B or 154 thereof. Any offence which consists of or includes assault or using criminal force or committing mischief, any offence of criminal intimidation or any other offence which caused or was intended or known to be likely to cause a breach of peace. अगर कन्विक्शन को सेट असाइड कर दिया जाए अपील पे या अदरवाइज, द बॉन्ड सो एग्जीक्यूटेड शैल बिकम वॉइड. उसकी कन्विक्शन खत्म हो गई है, इट हैज बीन सेट असाइड, द बॉन्ड विल बिकम वॉइड. An order under this section may also be made by an appellate court or by a court when exercising its powers of revision. तो रिविजन के दौरान भी सिक्योरिटी फॉर कीपिंग गुड बिहेवियर ली जा सकती है. इसके साथ ही हम सेक्शन नंबर 107 भी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, सिक्योरिटी फॉर कीपिंग द पीस इन अदर केसेस. तो पहले था इन कन्विक्टेड केसेस एंड इन स्पेसिफिक ऑफेंसेस. अगर उसके अलावा कभी भी सिक्योरिटी लेनी हो फॉर कीपिंग पीस, हु कैन टेक दैट एंड व्हाट इज द पीरियड? व्हेन एन एग्जीक्यूटिव मैजिस्ट्रेट रिसीव्स इंफॉर्मेशन that any person is likely to commit a breach of peace or disturb the public tranquility or to do any wrongful act that may probably occasion a breach of peace or disturb the public tranquility and is of the opinion that there is sufficient ground for proceeding, he may, in the manner hereinafter provided, require such person to show cause why he should not be ordered to execute a bond with or without sureties for keeping the peace for such period not exceeding 1 year. तो यहाँ पर maximum 1 year के लिए ली जा सकती है. An executive magistrate may take this bond. Question number 2. What is the maximum period for which bond can be executed from persons disseminating seditious matters? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 months. Correct answer here is A, 1 year. Maximum 1 year का लिया जा सकता है. Section number 108 deals with security for good behavior from persons disseminating seditious matters. तो जब एग्जीक्यूटिव मैजिस्ट्रेट को इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है दैट विद इन हिज लोकल जुरिस्डिक्शन एनी पर्सन हु विद इन और विदाउट सच जुरिस्डिक्शन either orally or in writing intentionally disseminates or attempt to disseminate or abets the dissemination of any matter the publication of which is punishable under section number 124A sedition, 153A enmity between different groups or 153B or 295A of IPC, or any matter concerning a judge acting or purporting to act in the discharge of his official duties which amounts to criminal intimidation or defamation, or makes, produces, publishes or keeps for sale, imports, exports, conveys, sells any obscene matter which is referred to in section 292 of IPC, तो उस केस में वो एग्जीक्यूटिव मैजिस्ट्रेट बॉन्ड एग्जीक्यूट करवा सकता है फॉर हिज गुड बिहेवियर फॉर सच पीरियड विच इज नॉट एक्सीडिंग 1 year as the magistrate thinks fit. Question number 3. Security for good behavior from habitual offenders is given in. फ्रॉम हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर्स इज गिवन इन सेक्शन नंबर 110। देखो, जिनका कन्विक्शन हो चुका है या फिर जो हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर्स है, उन केस में जो बॉन्ड पीरियड है, जो सिक्योरिटी है, वो 3 इयर्स की मैक्सिमम ली जा सकती है और बाकी केसेस में 1 ईयर ही है। 110 सेक्शन में आप देख सकते हो कौन कौन से सिनारियोज में अ पर्सन इज कॉल्ड हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर। Question number 4. If any person in respect of whom an order requiring security is made under section number 106, he is undergoing a sentence of imprisonment, the period for which such security is required shall commence. तो जो सिक्योरिटी का पीरियड है वो कब से स्टार्ट होगा? With the sentence, on expiration of such sentence, in continuation of such sentence, both A and C, none of the above. The correct answer here is on the expiration of such sentence. तो अगर किसी को सेंटेंस ऑफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट दिया है तो ये जो बॉन्ड पीरियड है फॉर गुड बिहेवियर, ये उसके सेंटेंस के एक्सपायर होने के बाद स्टार्ट होगा। दिस इज गिवन अंडर सेक्शन नंबर 119 ऑफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड। इफ एनी पर्सन इन रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ हुम एन ऑर्डर रिक्वायरिंग सिक्योरिटी इज मेड अंडर सेक्शन नंबर 106, जिसमें उसे कन्विक्ट किया है, फिर उससे सिक्योरिटी फॉर गुड बिहेवियर लिया गया है, और सेक्शन 117 which says कि अगर मान लो magistrate ने कहीं इंक्वायरी की है and he thinks that there is a security needed and an order is given to give security for keeping peace or maintaining good behavior, तो उस केस में sentence of imprisonment if he is undergoing, the period for such security is required shall commence on the expiration of such sentence. Question number 5. Can the magistrate reject any surety? Yes, as per the opinion of magistrate. No, surety often has to be accepted. Yes, on grounds of being unfit for the purposes of bond. Yes, after consultation with the prosecution. Yes, after consultation with the police officer. The correct answer here is C, on grounds of the surety being unfit for the purposes of bond. ये आपका दिया हुआ है सेक्शन नंबर 121 of CrPC, part to reject sureties. A magistrate may refuse to accept any surety offered or may reject any surety previously accepted by him or his predecessor under this chapter on the ground that such surety is an unfit person for the purposes of the bond. Question number 6. Imprisonment for failure to give security for keeping the peace shall be simple, rigorous, can be simple or rigorous as specified by the magistrate, none. The correct answer is it shall be simple. ये आपका सेक्शन नंबर 122 ऑफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड में दिया हुआ है, imprisonment in default of security. अगर किसी पर्सन को सिक्योरिटी देने का ऑर्डर दिया हुआ है सेक्शन नंबर 106 या 117 में, he does not give such security on or before the date on which the period for such security is to be given commences, he shall, except in the case next hereinafter mentioned, be committed to prison, and if he is already in prison, be detained in prison until such period expires or until within such period he gives the security to the court or magistrate who made the order. इसमें सबसेक्शन 7 बोल रहा है imprisonment for failure to give security for keeping the peace shall be simple. Question number 7. Who has the power to release persons imprisonment for failing to give security if they are no longer hazard to the community? तो किसी ने सिक्योरिटी नहीं दी, उसको इम्प्रिजन कर दिया गया है, तो उन्हें रिलीज करने की पावर किसके पास है? The options are state government, district magistrate, chief judicial magistrate, session court or executive magistrate. Correct answer should be either B or C, district magistrate or chief judicial magistrate. One of the options should be that. This is given under section number 123 of CrPC, power to release persons imprisonment for failing to give security. Whenever district magistrate in the case of an order passed by executive magistrate under 117 or chief judicial magistrate in any other case is of the opinion that any person imprisonment for failing to give security under this chapter may be released without hazard to the community or to any other person, he may order such person to be discharged. इसी में whenever any person has been imprisoned for failing to give security under this chapter, High Court or Court of Session or where the order was made by other court, district magistrate in case of an order passed by executive magistrate or chief judicial magistrate in any other case may make an order reducing the amount of security or the number of sureties or the time for which security has been required. तो ये लोग सिक्योरिटी को रिड्यूस भी कर सकते हैं, बॉन्ड अमाउंट को रिड्यूस भी कर सकते हैं. अगर कंडीशनल डिस्चार्ज किया जाए तो वो कंडीशंस स्टेट गवर्नमेंट प्रिस्क्राइब करे. दिस इज गिवन अंडर सबसेक्शन नंबर 4. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. Who among the following is not entitled to maintenance under section number 125 of criminal procedure code? The correct answer here is C, uterine brother. Rest all are entitled. ये आपको सेक्शन नंबर 125 में दिया हुआ है. Order for maintenance of wives, children or parents. If any person having sufficient means neglects or refuses to maintain his wife, who is unable to maintain herself, his legitimate or illegitimate minor child, whether married or not, unable to maintain itself, or his legitimate illegitimate child who has attained majority but by reason of any physical or mental abnormality or injury is unable to maintain itself, or his father or mother unable to maintain himself, then magistrate of first class may, upon proof of such neglect or refusal, order such person to make a monthly allowance for the maintenance of wife, child, father or mother at such monthly rate as the magistrate may think fit. तो इन सब के लिए मेंटेनेंस ऑर्डर किया जा सकता है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, हु कैन गेट मेंटेनेंस अंडर सेक्शन 125 ऑफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड. तो पहले था कैन नॉट, अब कैन है. वाइफ रिफ्यूजिंग टू लिव विद हर हस्बैंड, वाइफ लिविंग सेपरेटली विद म्यूचुअल कंसेंट, employed in government department, divorced wife unable to maintain herself, none of the above. The correct answer here is D. D को मेंटेनेंस मिल सकती है क्योंकि ऑप्शन सी बोल रहा है कि the wife can maintain herself because she is employed. B is saying वो म्यूचुअल कंसेंट से अलग रह रही है, that's why. A is saying she is refusing to live with her husband. Husband wants her to live with him, but वो मना कर रही है तो मेंटेनेंस क्लेम नहीं कर सकती. बट अगर कोई डाइवोर्स वाइफ है जो अपने आप को मेंटेन नहीं कर सकती, she can claim. ये आपको सेक्शन नंबर 125 में ही दिया हुआ है. इसमें एक प्रोविजन है जिसमें वाइफ की डेफिनेशन दी हुई है. वाइफ इंक्लूड्स अ वुमन हु हैज बीन डाइवोर्स्ड बाय और हैज ऑब्टेन्ड अ डाइवोर्स फ्रॉम हर हस्बैंड एंड हैज नॉट रीमैरिड. इसके अलावा देयर आर फर्दर सबसेक्शन 4 एंड सबसेक्शन 5 which deal with the provisions related to wife. Subsection 4 is saying no wife shall be entitled to receive an allowance for the maintenance or interim maintenance and expenses of proceeding as the case may be from her husband under this section if she is living in adultery, or if without any sufficient reason she refuses to live with her husband, or if they are living separately by mutual consent. तो इन तीनों केसेस में मेंटेनेंस क्लेम नहीं कर सकते. Question number 10, proceedings under section 125 may be taken against any person in any district where he is, where he or his wife resides, where he last resided with his wife, any of the above or none of the above. Correct answer is D. तीनों में से कहीं भी प्रोसीडिंग्स इनिशिएट की जा सकती हैं. यह आपको सेक्शन नंबर 126 ऑफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड में दिया हुआ है, जहां पर वो पर्सन खुद है, जहां वो और उसकी वाइफ रहते हैं या लास्ट साथ में रहते थे. So these are the important provisions from chapter number 8 and 9 of CrPC. We are starting a new batch of IBPS SO Law online course from 10th of April. अगर आप इस एग्जाम को देने में इंटरेस्टेड हैं एंड यू आर लुकिंग फॉर एनी फॉर्म ऑफ गाइडेंस, स्टडी मटेरियल, देन आपको इसका क्लास शेड्यूल नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में से मिल जाएगा. यू कैन डाउनलोड दैट एंड चेक द क्लास शेड्यूल. आपको डेली क्लासेस का पता चल जाएगा, वीकली क्लासेस का पता चल जाएगा, और आप ये भी देख पाएंगे कि कैसे 3-4 महीने में आपका सिलेबस खत्म हो जाएगा, गिविंग इनफ टाइम in your hand to prepare for the exam, to revise, to practice. For any guidance, for any query, you can reach out to us on this number. आप अपने queries नीचे comment box में भी लिख सकते हैं. आप हमें mail भी कर सकते हैं on this email ID. iExamBee helps you prepare 50% faster with a crisp and concise content along with our expert guidance. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned with this free mock test series for very good revision of the important sections. Thank you.